Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I last recorded and sent a podcast out. It's just been one hell of a time this last couple of months with work, people quitting, going to new places, going to college, and just a literal lack of any staff, coworkers, and any other things I am not going to say on a public forum. If you want to know how I personally feel, you would have to actually know me and ask me. Other than that, I'm not going to say anything publicly just to cover my own ass. But let's just say it's a freaking nightmare. If you're in my area, you know where I work for a living. Almost like begging people to come work. It's that bad. My opinion is that the younger generation who are now able to work and come to work and all that have zero work ethic. They just don't care because they're used to either leeching off other people, their families, and more recently the government with the super virus relief funds. And I don't know how all that worked because I never really participated or had to fill out forms since I was quote unquote an essential worker. So I still had a job to go to every day. I'm thankful for that. I'm not complaining about that. Grateful I still have a job. Grateful that I'm able to pay bills and buy shit. But it just sucks because there's no coworkers, there's no one looking for jobs apparently, and it's very frustrating. I've had people pull doubles or triples for a while now. They're getting burned out mentally and physically. I had a day where I literally couldn't do anything. I was so tired and broken that I just sat on my ass all day. So work has been extremely busy, very frustrating, and just one of those things where you get home, you don't want to do jack shit. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I haven't been doing jack shit when I got home. The other thing that's been going on is moving to another house. The house I'm currently living in is up for sale. There's a contract pending for the buyer to sell their house, and that pretty much is almost guaranteed at this point. Once that happens and other obligations, locations are filled out and met and moved, I'll let you know. Until then, for right now, it's just these last couple months have just been kind of a nightmare for sitting down, just talking, and getting my thoughts out there. So, looks like this has only been going for a few minutes, which is okay. And I mean, I could get into heavy topics, but I'm not going to. My other channel, I do have videos I'm working on. I have Guardians, the new Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy chapter coming out. Depending on when I put this out, it might already be out. But that is a very fun game so far. I like it. I like the fact that it's not the movie Guardians of the Galaxy cast. It's more of the comic book cast from what I was told and understand. So Star-Lord isn't Chris Pratt, doesn't have red hair. He has his comic book blonde hair. And the other characters look more like their comic book counterparts. Especially like Gamora so far. She seems a little more willing to be jokey and half-hearted seriousness, but when she needs to be serious, she's going to be serious. Oh, and also, there's a space llama. Yeah. Don't know what that is yet. I don't know what that's for yet, but it's actually already kind of funny. I've laughed and chuckled a few times at it. Not sure if I'm going to do a commentary run through as of yet, since I'm just posting the first chapter so far. Let me know if you want to hear commentary on that. I also have the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Editions. Probably not going to post those up just because, I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto. There's fun. The stories are kind of bleh. Especially Vice City, that story's like real short. And after you beat it, you get the post-game content, which isn't really much of a storyline. It's just you buying the city, running, not even really running, it's just picking up rent. But yeah, don't think I'm going to be posting those on the other channel. I am enjoying them, though. The Grand Theft Auto 3, it's a little frustrating right now. I love the fact that it's like full range camera control, though. Aiming sucks, but again, that was back in the late 90s, early 2000s, whenever it originally came out. So it's not going to be perfect. Driving is definitely wonky. You hit a certain speed limit and you can lose control, lose traction, and fly in the air if you hit the sidewalk wrong. And I haven't gone majorly anywhere, but I've been going like 30 miles an hour, I guess, in game. Tap the sidewalk and I'm just spinning out. Ran into a glitch during one of the races. I hit nothing. There was literally nothing in my path or behind me, in front of me, beside me, whatever. And it acted like I hit a telephone pole. So, don't know what happened there, but able to finish the race. Haven't touched Vice City or San Andreas yet, but I will eventually. Also got Cyberpunk for the Xbox One. I don't have any of the next generation consoles yet, so if I mistake and say X or S or whatever, I don't have those. But I got Cyberpunk 2077 for the Xbox One. I do have it for the PS4, but I'm finding the Xbox One version, while the graphics are downgraded just a tad, they're not great, it runs better. I've actually run into fewer bugs. Loading time seems to be better, and I've actually had map parts load. Again, the driving in that still is kind of wonky, not terrible, but not the greatest. Skyrim Anniversary Edition, I have the special edition, so I should be getting the free package upgrade for that. I'll eventually get into that. Again, probably not doing videos on that on the other channel. I think that's gonna do it for right now. Don't want to get into anything like deep or impactful today. Just kind of a quick update and sharing some information and whatnot, and take it from there. So yeah, thank you for listening. Sorry for not posting. I'll try. I make no promises just because of work. I'll try to post a couple more podcasts, chats, whatever you want to call them here. And then once deals go through or don't go through, or whatever the situations with that it will be, I'll keep you guys updated and informed. If I do change locations, I might not post for a good little bit. We'll see how that goes. But thank you for listening. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever, whenever you're listening. So, again, thank you for listening. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.